Good afternoon. I'm here with Denis Milhomme, one of our artists in the Masters in the American West exhibition. Denis, welcome to the Road to the Autry Masters. Glad you could join us. Before we get started, why don't you tell us before we get started, I'll mention that that Denis and his wife Lorene live in Three Rivers, California, which is up next to the Sequoia National Park. He is an amazing landscape artist and certainly has a lot of beautiful source material up there to work with. Denis, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got started as a professional artist, what your education was like, and how you got into working as an artist? Tell us a little bit about your background.
Hey, Jim, nice to see everybody. I was born in Massachusetts, and I always kind of was the class artist. And I got private lessons from about age 9 to maybe 14. And then moved to California and went to community college, took a lot of life drawing classes, two-dimensional design, just different classes like that. And but still was struggling to find a way to make a living as an artist. And because I just wanted to be a painter, and I didn't really want to be, working in an office and doing commercial work. I just wanted to paint nature scenes. So we were, struggling, trying to find our way, and discovered outdoor art festivals. And with that, I was able to learn how to paint, learn how to grow and as an artist, and how to sell work and what people wanted from me. And so we did that for a number of years. And from there, we started getting recognized more into more larger shows, small museums. We did a show called the Pepper Tree Ranch Art Show.
I remember that.
With Bob and Irma Eubanks, Bob Eubanks,
Bob Eubanks,
the celebrity. Yep, and that was such a fun show. That was really great times. And in the past 15 years, we've been doing just pretty much strictly museum shows and selling at galleries. Like the Settlers West. We do the Idle-Jorg Quest for the West show, and of course the Autry Museum show, the Masters, and I'm very proud to be in the Masters show. Really just a lot of just working, just painting. I think that's the best way to learn to be an artist, is to be able to paint. Of course, you got to go in the field a lot. Being in the field is the main thing. You got to go in the field and paint from life. And the more you experience, the more you know what you're looking for and what works.
Yeah, it's great to get that insight about your background. And you are in some wonderful shows, and the reason is you're doing some really wonderful work. Let's talk about that. If you'll scoot aside a little bit, we'll see your catalog piece for the Masters exhibition. Why don't you tell us about that piece, where it is, what inspired you to do that, and tell us something about that work.
Well, the inspiration just came from the incredible sheer beauty of Yosemite National Park, especially Yosemite Valley. We go there pretty much every year, at least once. Fall and winter are my favorite times of the year. And that was, I think, around February. There was snow on the ground, and it's an evening scene more, where the sun is low in the sky. So the large cliffs on either side of the valley tend to cause a lot of shadows. So the whole valley was shadowed at that point, but the cliffs in the background are lit. Yeah. And I just thought the dramatics of that scene were as good as I could find. So I'm very proud of that painting. It's a 24 by 30, and it's called Sierra Sanctuary.
Excellent. What else are you working on for us?
Well, I did the mini one because my wife really wanted this. I'm going to try to put this up here. Okay, there it is, kind of. That way is better. Okay, it's called Butterfly. It's for the mini part of the show, and it's been one that I've been thinking of doing for quite a long time, but just hadn't really done it. Beautiful. But this time I just thought it would fit the mini show really, really nice. So so that one's done. So I got my main piece and my mini done, and I've got 2 medium-sized pieces I'm working on now.
Great. So you mentioned some of the other shows that you're in, and you were recently honored as the Artist of Distinction at the Idle Museum at the Quest for the West. I think she's bringing you another painting here.
This boy, the Quest for the West. Yeah, the Quest for the West. Yeah, we were honored with the Artist of Distinction Award, and the honor is basically getting a retrospective, and that was too much fun. I can't even tell you how incredible that was to go and see 20 of your paintings you've done, 20 of the best paintings you've done in the past 15 years or so, and it was an incredible honor, an incredible night, and just to be able to walk around the museum in your own little gallery in a museum like the Idle and have your own 20 of your paintings hanging there was an honor I'll appreciate and have fond memories of for the rest of my life.
It's a very fine honor and a very fine distinction for you, and the incredible quality of your work is certainly deserving of it. Well, Denis, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. We look forward to seeing you in Los Angeles in February at the Masters of the American West, and we hope that a lot of new followers and fans of yours learn about your work from this little video. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, I was very pleased to be here. Thanks, Jim. Really looking forward to seeing you at the show.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Okay, great. Thanks.